When a special ability comes naturally, we must nurture it and
Ladies and gentlemen, major arena soccer league game between the El Paso Coyotes and Rio Grande Valley Barracudas from the beautiful El Paso County Coliseum in El Paso, Texas. My name is Rene Rocha, and with me tonight is my broadcast partner, Emmanuel Marquez.
Rene, good to see you again. Good night, everyone, and I'm so happy to finally be back after what was it, like
6 months? A nice little 6 month break that we got to recuperate.
So we're back, and great to see you all. Well, not to see you all, but you know what I mean.
And the third member of our broadcast team, Pablo Saavedra, who is currently visiting the old continent, backpacking during Europe. So he won't be joining us tonight, but we know he's here in spirit with us, Emmanuel. So saludos a Pablo Diablo and his wife, Abril.
Can you believe those guys? I mean,
choosing Europe over us? How's that possible?
I cannot believe that. Okay.
Well, thank you everybody for watching us on Borderland TV and on the major Arena Soccer League TV channel on the YouTube Live and spending part of your Saturday night with us. We're a couple of minutes away from the opening kickoff here. So, Emmanuel, the Coyotes are coming off a difficult inaugural season that saw them go winless. Head coach Jose Luis Trevino took over mid-season and now has had a full offseason to implement his style of play. What do you expect to see from the team tonight and as we also go on in the season?
Well, as you know, and well, as everyone knows, we had a really difficult season last time. And then when Coach Trevino came mid-season, when was it, like in January? We started seeing a little more
improvements
exactly all over the field.
In the changes
that was one of the main things that I noticed. Wasn't the substitutions. It was more the timing was better for everything, and then also improvement on defense and offense and everything. So right now that he had all these months to plan the team, to plan the season, he brought some great players. So I think this season is going to be, we can expect something better. Well, not only because it cannot get any worse, but no, actually I have great expectations of this new season, the new team and all the players. So I think it's gonna be awesome.
Awesome. All right. And just to go over some housekeeping, we're gonna go over the starting lineups and the officials for tonight. So our officials for tonight's game are, the lead ref is gonna be Adam Gardner, and he's gonna be assisted by Jose Fernandez, Carlos Villegas, Chris Lopez, and Paul Fernandez. Emmanuel, will you give us the starting lineups for our Coyotes for tonight?
Of course. The goalkeeper is going to be number 0, Jesus Molina. And then on defense, number 6, Ernesto Luna. Number 52, Marco Vidal. On the midfield, it's going to be Omar Tapia. I'm sorry, that's a forward. It's going to be Christian Gutierrez, number 4, one of the new additions. And then also forward is going to be number 11, Omar Tapia, and Hugo Puentes, number 24.
All right, we're going to stop momentarily to hear the national anthems. That was Perla Cruz with tonight's Star Spangled Banner. And now we're going to continue before really the kickoff and go over the starters for the Barracudas of Rio Grande Valley. In goal, they're going to have number 23, Fidel Garcia. Their two defensemen, number 24, Ismael Pineda, and number 1, Miguel Rocha. In the midfield, they're going to have number 11, Moises Gonzalez, and number 10, Antonio Manfut. And their forward is going to be number 69, Fernando Gatica. The Barracudas are coached by Jorge Quiros and assisted by Tenoch Juarez. And the coaching staff for the El Paso Coyotes?
Yeah, actually, we didn't have time to mention the coaching staff. It's going to be Coach Jose Luis Trevino, and then the assistant coach is going to be Jesus Chuy Enriquez, and the medical assistant, it's Miguel Felix.
So we are moments away from opening the 2017-2018 Major Arena Soccer League here from the El Paso County Coliseum. We're so stoked for this season, Emmanuel. We were literally counting down the days with excitement to see the improved Coyotes. We know that the club president Hidaltu had a very, very busy offseason and bringing in some new signings. Obviously highlighted by Christian Gutierrez, who came over from Baja Atletico.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean it was a really busy off season, as you mentioned, for Gil Cantú and
the whole season. And there was a bunch of restructuring also for the league, and we'll kind of get into that during the broadcast of the teams that left, the teams that came in, but also within our own division, Emmanuel. We're bringing in the Barracudas of the Rio Grande Valley, and the Monterrey Flash, and then we're losing Dallas Sidekicks
and Soles.
No, and Baja
Atletico.
I'm sorry. we wish we could get rid of the Soles. make the division a little easier, but we won't back down from the Soles. We look forward to playing them also.
Exactly.
And I know one of your one player that you used to like a lot on the Coyotes is Marco Vidal, when he used to play with those Tiburones Rojos de Veracruz.
Yeah, when he played with, especially with Indios in Ciudad Juárez, but then later, actually, right before coming to the Coyotes, he was playing with Veracruz. But yeah, actually, I think he was, like, overall from last season, he was my favorite player in terms that I noticed the most improvement on the team when he was on the field. And he came mid-season.
Just a leadership, a generalship on the field of being able to direct the players.
Right, and that was something, that I didn't expect, honestly, because even though I liked the player, I didn't know he was going to play so well in the arena soccer.
Because the ball moves fast. You got to be, if you're not, if you're coming from the outdoor game, it'll catch you.
Right, and especially since all the other players that came from regular soccer, it took them a longer time to adapt to
a long adjustment period.
Right. So I was so surprised to see that, and as I told you, he was my player of the year for the Coyotes last season, and this season I think it's going to be even better for him.
All right, we're also introducing a new segment this year. It's going to be, since El Paso Coyotes play in the Coliseum, we're going to have our player of the game is going to be called the Gladiator of the Coliseum. So we're going to award that at the end of the game. But I want your prediction as who do you think is going to be the Gladiator of the Coliseum tonight?
You know what? Since it's basically a new. Well, we have some of the players from last season, and with all the new additions. It's going to be tough for us to come up with a player right now, because we don't we haven't seen them play. Well, we saw them in training, but it's not the same when it's official competition.
Game action.
Right. So I guess I'm just gonna go with the odds, and I'm gonna call
Christian Gutierrez.
He's gonna be our gladiator of the Coliseum.
All right.
Tonight.
All right. Nice, safe pick. All right. You know what? I'm gonna take number 58, another new player of the Coyotes, Jorge El Pareja Rios. We saw him in practice on Thursday, and he was moving up and down the the field and not one to take a shot. So I'm gonna go with number 58, El Pareja Rios. So we'll see how the game progresses and how our predictions come out.
So what do you want to bet?
Dinner at Dave & Buster's?
Let's do it.
All right. You guys heard it here first. We have the dinner. We have dinner wagered here. Nice little friendly wager to start off the season. All right. The Coyotes are going to be in their white jerseys with black shorts and black and they're going to be moving on your screen from right to left here in this first quarter. And the Barracudas are going to be in an all blue uniform, blue shirt and blue shorts, a nice little kit, and they'll be moving from left to right. Please, we're definitely here on social media. Please feel free to send us your tweets at El Paso Coyotes, and all the people, everybody watching us on the YouTube live channel. We do have the live chat going on, so please feel free to send us a message and say hello to us. We already see a lot of the usuals. Adam Johnston, we would like to say hi to you. And Felipe De Melo already starting up the live chat on the YouTube live channel.
Nice. Love it.
And then also, Emmanuel, the Rio Grande Valley they took a year off. They used to be formerly of Brownsville, but now they're representing the whole Rio Grande Valley. So we want to say hi to everybody in the Brownsville area, in the McAllen area, in Matamoros, a toda la gente que nos está viendo en esas áreas.
Matamoros y no sé,
Reynosa.
Reynosa, qué parte de Tamaulipas y de Nuevo León llegue por allá la pasión por las Barracudas. Saludos a todos.
Y también saludos a aquí la gente de la frontera, Manuel.
Ya sé, como no está Pablo, que es el que siempre inicia los saludos, ya se nos estaba pasando, pero no crean, ahí los tenemos presentes. Sí, saludos a todos que nos sintonizan. Ahora sí que en todas las partes posibles, Ciudad Juárez, Ciudad de Chihuahua. Saludo a Enrique Núñez, que se encuentra por aquellos rumbos y familia.
Creo que se está comiendo una quesadilla en Miyumada, pues Enrique
no lo
Núñez.
Dudo, más le vale que traiga unas cuando venga de regreso.
All right, we're just waiting for the officials to get this game started. I think they're having a conversation down on the field. They're just checking the last tidbits, and we're literally any second away from starting our game.
Come on, guys, it's taking forever.
And as commentators, we appreciate the Coyotes. We're telling Gil Cantu that we wanted the whites, the white jerseys.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Well, and then a little thank you for listening to us, because the white jerseys are very easy for us to make out. Emmanuel, not like last season when they were wearing the grays that were a little hard to make out at times.
And I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, I think the gray uniform is beautiful. The problem is the numbers, because it's a dark gray with
black numbers.
So it's really difficult to see from up here. I mean, we're not that far, but still.
There, it looks like the officials are down on the field talking with club president Gil Cantu. Not sure maybe we're gonna send the I team, the Digital Bull I team, to investigate. Oh, it looks like the score. It looks like they're trying to get they're having an issue with the scoreboard, making sure that we have the clock and the score obviously on. So we're working through that issue, and we're just waiting for that to get cleared up to start the game. All right, Emmanuel, let's go over some of the rules committee met over the last season. Commissioner Schwab, appointed a rules committee consisting of, some owners and coaches of the league to come up with some rule changes or points of emphasis. Were you invited by Commissioner Schwab to be on that panel?
No, you know what? Unfortunately, I was
not this year.
I was not this year. I mean, I heard something, but I was out of town, so I honestly I don't know.
So we might have to send a tweet to Commissioner Schwab to get you on that rules committee for next year,
if you don't mind.
So the first one is of the point of emphasis is on player safety. Obviously, the arena soccer is a very physical sport, and it's very quick moving. So player safety is always at the forefront of that. So one of the one of the rules changes is to penalize players who commit a two-footed tackle, regardless of whether they win the ball or not. Emmanuel, what your thoughts on that? That famous two-footed tackle that is a danger for all players.
And we see it all the time on regular soccer. Whenever someone goes with the
sliding two-foot,
two-footer. I mean, that's sometimes it can get nasty, and I think that's a good call.
All right. This league also wants to make a point of the speed of the game. So the referees are going to work with the players and coaches to keep the game flowing in a professional manner. Also, players and coaches will be penalized for acts that delay the game. The coaches, sometimes if they don't disagree, they unwelcomed come onto the playing pitch and start not arguing, but have a conversation with the officials.
Yep.
But the league is gonna try to minimize that this year.
Let's say a not very friendly conversation. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, let's go with that. So also, not only from the coaches entering the field, but also arguing a referee decision and surrounding and crowding the referees by the opposing players. They get in the little bolita and they start arguing with the referees.
What are you talking about? That never happens.
I've
never seen it before.
Another point of emphasis. It looks like we have the scoreboard back up, but let's see how close we are to getting.
Hopefully that was the issue.
Hopefully
that was something that we figured out, but we don't even know.
We sent a member of the Digital I team to try to investigate, but we haven't heard back yet. All right, the player. Another point of emphasis, Emmanuel, was the player and coach dissent. Arena soccer is an extremely fast-paced game, like we had mentioned earlier, with continuous action all over the field. Referees are instructed to strictly enforce penalties for players and coaches who continuously dissent and fail to proceed to the penalty box in a timely manner. Again, it's almost the same as the speed of the game. If there's a foul, you as a player, Manuel, when you commit a foul, you usually know when you've committed a foul.
Yeah, definitely. Always. You always know. I mean, sometimes you try to.
You disagree,
right.
But even when you commit the foul, you disagree.
Exactly, and that happens, all the time.
So that's what the league is trying to cut down on.
Which is smart.
So we'll see with referee Gardner of how he tries to implement these points of emphasis. All right, it looks like we're ready to go. Both the benches, the players have gone to their benches. The starting lineups are on the field.
Forgetting it because we rarely see it.
But after all, the major arena soccer league is family friendly, and we want to keep it that way.
Exactly. No, I agree. I totally agree with that.
All right, we are ready to go here in El Paso, Texas. The second game of the season. There was one game last night between the Tacoma Stars and Milwaukee, and we are the second game of the season. Waiting for her. And then I think there's another little hold up again. All right, we are. I think now they're checking the starting lineup of the Barracudas. The referee is going to the score sheet of what the players that they. Yeah, they are. The referees and due diligence, very good due diligence by the referee. Check the players that the coach submitted as a starting lineup against the players that were on the field, and there was the Barracudas did have a couple players, one player, and that player is now off, and the original starting player is back on, which was number 24, Pineda. All right, Emmanuel. After all those, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go.
Too.
All right. The Barracudas, again, in their all blues, are going to be going from left to right here in this first quarter. We are ready here from the El Paso County Coliseum. The Coyotes in their white tops with black shorts are going to be going from right to left. Again, thank you for spending part of your Saturday night with us. We hope you enjoy the broadcast. And we're off. The Barracudas. Garcia, the goalie, already playing a high line up in his yellow line. throws it in. And it's going to be controlled by the Coyotes. Luna to Vidal. Vidal clears it. Little give and go. Christian Gutierrez, his first touch for the Coyotes. He's going to put into the offensive zone. It's going to be taken out by Barracudas and controlled in the defensive zone by the Coyotes. Ernesto Luna, number 6, one of the new additions. Puts it into the corner. Tapia in the corner. Is he able to make the turn? He's able to make the turn. Tries to pass it. Cut off by Pineda and controlled by Garcia. Garcia will start the offense up for the Barracudas. Pineda takes a long shot, and it goes over the plexiglass. So we're going to have a goalie restart. And we're going to have match changes by both teams. Here we go. And a player restart. Chuy Molina, the new goalie of the El Paso Coyotes, comes with extensive MASL experience. Plays it high, goes into the corner, looking for David Salas, but it goes out of play. So it's going to go in back to the Barracudas. Garcia puts it back into play. Garcia already, Emmanuel, looks like he's not afraid to. He's very comfortable using his feet and come out all the way to the yellow line. Turnover by Salas, takes a shot, goes wide. El Pareja Rojas comes to Pareja. He's trying to dig it out for the Coyotes and is going to play it back to Leo. Leo to Manuel Rojo. I'm sorry, Pareja Rios. And it's number 3, Manuel Rojo. Salas plays it off the plexiglass. Oh, and Rios comes. That's why he's my pick for the Gladiator. Already getting in the offensive zone. All right, more changes for the Coyotes. It's going to be high ball pressure by the Coyotes. El Tanque, former Coyote, number 77, Diego El Tanque Rodriguez, takes a shot but goes sailing wide. Carefully watched by Chuy Molina.
We got so used to, seeing El Tanque with
the Coyote,
No,
Coyote
yeah, not only with the Coyote jersey, but also the hair, the white, yellow hair.
Here we go.
I couldn't even recognize him.
Ball back in play. Pineda tries to play it back. Moy Gonzalez is going to take the shot. It's going to deflect off. Actually, doesn't go out of play. And we're going to have the first goal by the Barracudas. It shot. It came off the top of the plexiglass and came back into play. And it came back to a Barracuda player. And we're going to try to confirm to see who scored that first goal for the Barracudas.
You know what?
And let's see.
From this angle, when I first saw it, I thought of the plexiglass, I thought it was going to go out of
play, right? Yeah, that makes 2 of us. And it was like number 24. Number 24, Ismael Pineda with the goal for the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas here in the first quarter from the El Paso County Coliseum. The Coyotes put the ball back into play. Vidal. Molina. He's going to play it to the top corner and trying to get the same bounce that the Barracudas use right now, but for the Coyotes, it goes over the plexiglass. So it's going to be a player restart for the Barracudas. Let's see. It's going to be a goalie restart, or are they going to... Yes, we're going to have a goalie restart. It's here early on in the first quarter. Lose the ball in the midfield. Is going to be controlled by David Salas. He gets clipped. No call. Manfut's going to take the shot, and it's going to go wide. Cleared by Gutierrez. It's going to be a foot race, and it's going to be controlled by Garcia of the Barracudas. He's going to play it up the boards. Looking for number 9, Ventura. It's going to come all the way back to Molina, and both teams are going to make some changes on the fly. Pareja Rios gets deflected to him at the last second, and it's going to be a turnover again in midfield. Pareja Rios takes a shot, a little wide. It's going to be a pop-up. Let's see who's able to control it, and they're going to call a foul on number 11, Omar Tapia. Emmanuel, was it a foul?
I don't know. It could have gone either way. So
I think he was trying to get around the player and
Yeah.
and kind of hit his head a little, like invertly, and I think that was what the call was against Omar Tapia. Again, Omar Tapia, another one of the new players who played last season with Baja Atletico. So welcome to El Paso, Omar. Back into game action. Garcia again passing his own yellow line is going to take a long. Oh, Molina is going to reach the goalie. Molina had a little hesitation, dropped the ball, but is able to recover.
It's all right. That's the way he planned it.
Here we go. Coyotes back in possession in midfield. Leo passes to Cáceres.
Cáceres.
Herrera.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
El Chapa.
Cáceres.
To Rojo. Rojo back to.
Cáceres.
Who's going to play it up the board? It's David Salas. David Salas controls it, and they're going to lose it in the offensive zone. High ball pressure by the Coyotes. Can they Rojo is able to get it to Herrera. Herrera tries to pass it back to Manuel Rojo, and it goes over the board. Here we go. Pineda, number 24, puts it back into play. Garcia looking for an outlet pass. Hits a player coming right off the bench. Nice substitutions by Rio Grande. Here comes an off. Nice stop by Chuy Molina. It turned into a 2-on-1 opportunity for Rio Grande, and Molina up to the test and keep it at a one-score game for the Coyotes. Coyotes trying to work out of their offensive zone. Taking their time. Here comes Barracuda with a little high ball pressure. Not facing the Coyotes. Goes back to Molina. Molina's going to play it up. Passes yellow. Also, and he's going to put it into the corner looking for David Salas. Salas tries to get the header on it. Is unable to. And possible break for Rio Grande. They're going to play it up to number 17. Tom. Back to Manfut.
That was some great defense from
the Coyotes.
No, from the Barracudas. They had high. They forced the goalkeeper Molina to go, to cross the lines, and they were able to recover the ball fairly quick.
All right, here comes high bar pressure by the Coyotes trying to create a turnover, and it's Barracuda still with possession of it. El Tanque. We remember Tanque last year. Emmanuel, one of those big players who likes to, like in the basketball terms, likes to post up and has his back to the goal and receive it with his chest, bring it down, and then make the turn. Very knowledgeable at the post-up game is El Tanque. Turnover. Leo, unable to get it. Here comes Barracuda again. Possibility. Tight angle, though. Centered, and Marco Vidal is going to put that ball out of play for the Coyotes. And let's see if it's going to be a corner kick. It shouldn't be a corner kick.
No, it's going to be a. They're going to bring him to the arc.
All right. And it's going to be a free kick from the top of the arc, number 5. Luis Mota from Sao Paulo, Brazil. He's going to put the ball back into play for the Barracudas. He's going to have Antonio Manfut on his right-hand side. Let's see what they do. Late player comes in, which is Moy Gonzalez, and hits it straight into the wall. Christian Gutierrez. Here, some open space for Gutierrez. Open space for Gutierrez. Keeps dribbling. Plays it to himself. Off the wall. Takes a shot a little wide. Still, Coyotes still possession. They're going to lose it out. David Salas in the board trying to get it out for the Coyotes. And the Barracudas are going to try to go long. And Ernesto Sol was asking for the 3-line pass. To no avail, and it's still going to be in possession of the Barracudas by Pineda. They're going to play it back all the way to Garcia. Both teams making some changes, or they're going to take a little minute to get everybody. Oh, nice steal by the Barracudas, and it works. Moy Gonzalez goes and steals the ball and then passes it off the wall to number 24 again. Pineda, Ismael Pineda, and he gets his second goal of the game. Little sloppy play by the Coyotes. Emmanuel Luna had the angle and his body, And Moy Gonzalez went in there and won the ball, and it was able to pass it to Pineda, who had pretty much an open net.
Right, yeah, he was. Nobody was covering him, and you could see the goalkeeper. There was like a little deflection, wasn't it?
Off from the pass.
I don't know, from the pass. I don't know if one of the defenders or I don't know, but I saw the goalkeeper. He didn't know where to go, and the other defender was just standing there as well.
All right, we're gonna have the first media timeout of the first quarter here. We have a score of Rio Grande Valley 2 and the El Paso Coyotes 0. So right now, just during the first timeout, Jose Luis Trevino probably just trying to get everybody to settle down the nerves, and just tell them to relax and play their game.
Right, because it's still the first game, so obviously they're gonna be nervous, even though they're experienced players. But at the same time, it's the first time here in El Paso. They played a few games, friendly games, and they did pretty well. So I think it's just a matter of analyzing what's going on right now. Which, I mean, they're not playing bad. The thing is that Barracudas are
taking care of their jumping on their opportunities that are presenting to themselves.
Exactly, and that happens when they do the high pressure on defense. They get to win the ball. So probably that's one of the things that Coach Trevino is talking to the players right now.
So we have 8 minutes 16 seconds here left in the. I'm sorry, 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter, with a score of early on in the first quarter of Rio Grande Valley 2 and the El Paso Coyotes 0. So the Coyotes are going to put the ball back into play. We have Tapia, Manuel Rojo, El Pareja Rios, Leobardo
Siqueiros
on the field for the Coyotes. Let's see. Tapia puts it back into play, and they're going to chip it over to Tapia. Can Tapia get it? Can he dig it out of the corner? Barracudas come out playing with it. Pareja. El Pareja looking for Tapia. It's going to come back to Pareja. Pareja's going to try to make the turn. Going to play it back to Leo. Leo's going to take a long shot, and it's going to go flying over the plexiglass. Nothing for the Barracuda goalkeeper, Fidel Garcia, to worry about. It was clearly going over. All right, he's going to put the ball back into play here. So far, the crowd here in the County Coliseum pretty quiet. Emmanuel, I think they need some kind of spark to get the crowd going.
Especially after the last, what was it, like 3-4 games of last season?
The Heartbreakers.
Right. I mean, that was really exciting, and you could see the fans. But right now, I'm just waiting for that spark that you're talking about to get excited, and it'll come. Especially with Christian Gutierrez, the new Coyote. Herrera trying to look for Gutierrez, and is he gonna get the first one? Yeah,
he is. Beautiful pass by El Chapa Herrera, plays it to Christian Gutierrez, and he gets his first goal for the El Paso Coyotes on the 2017-2018 season. So the first of what we expect many, many goals by Christian Gutierrez, number 4, assisted by number 20, Herrera.
And see, that's the spark. That's the spark that we needed, that the fans needed, and especially the players. The players, because that they feel that, I'm pretty sure that they feel that they were not playing that bad to be 2-0. So this is going to be, an exciting time for them.
Great.
Right now,
and
timeout.
That was a nice individual play by El Chapa, Herrera to win it, and then to filter a nice little touch pass to Christian Gutierrez.
Yeah, and it was, I think Gutierrez had a hard time controlling the ball, and the goalie almost got him, but.
But the thing is about Gutierrez, he never panics. He never panics.
Right.
Yeah, he never panics. He didn't panic. The ball came up on a little quick. He was able to control it, and put it in for the first Coyote goal.
And of course, he's not gonna panic. He just played the championship game what was it,
The-
like a week ago?
About 2 weeks ago. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the World Cup of indoor soccer. So yeah, he's not gonna panic, and that's the first of many more goals that we're gonna see this season.
All right, we're going to put the ball back into play. All right, the ball is back into play. They're going to put it in the corner, and it's going to be controlled by Chuy Molina. Number 0. How do you like that number selection, Emmanuel? Number 0.
I like it. I like it.
All right, Coyotes still in possession. They're going to make a couple changes. Molina all the way past his own yellow. Tapia. Christian Gutierrez asking for the ball, but they're going to go over the top, looking for Tapia into the corner. Mota, the Brazilian, loose ball for just a second, but the goalkeeper Garcia is able to control it. And it's going to be put out of play by Christian Gutierrez. One of the things we were impressed by Christian Gutierrez on Thursday when we came to practice, Emmanuel, was his work ethic. You know, he never slumps on his defensive responsibilities. When it's time to play defense, he sprints down to get his defensive. Oh, nice little chip by El Pareja Rios. And it's controlled easily by Garcia. Again, like we were saying, Gutierrez, one of the hardest workers in practice.
Yep, that's one of the things that we noticed. Because, you know, we saw this player when he was playing with Baja, but, you know, it was different to see him, you know, practice, you know, training every day.
Up front, yeah. Loose ball is going to come. Let's see, Molina. Oh, that's going to be a foul. No need for a 2-minute penalty. Here we go. And there's going to be high ball pressure. High ball pressure by the Barracudas. Again, please send us your tweets to El Paso Coyotes. We love to hear from you. Rojo loses it. It's gonna be put by just wide by Denoc. Still, Barracudas with possession. They're gonna play it back. Way to Garcia. Manuel Rojo lost the ball for the Coyotes, and fortunately the Coyotes were able to get away with it without giving up a goal.
Yeah, that was a risky move, especially on defense, especially being last man.
Being the last defenseman, yeah, you have to play it. Make sure
there's only the goalkeeper left, so he needs to be very careful there.
No foul. Let's keep going. Let's play on, says the ref. And we're gonna have a free kick. Obstruction on Christian Gutierrez. Obstruction by number 32, Rodrigo Tinoco. So we're gonna have a free kick just behind the yellow line for the Coyotes. And remember at practice, Emmanuel, this is one of the things that Christian Gutierrez really likes to practice is those free kicks from right at the yellow line. Yeah, those yellow line free kicks. He's gonna take a running start. Go straight. Oh, about a foot wide. Put back by Leo. Herrera trying to dig it out. Herrera, one of the, from still loose ball. Can the Coyotes dig it out? And it's gonna be a foul, but against the Coyotes. Again, seeing the practices, Emmanuel, we noticed a major leap in the game of El Chapito Herrera from last season to this season. He took a big leap forward.
Yeah, that's right. And, that's amazing that it only took him, just a few months?
Yep. Really dedicated himself in the offseason to improve.
Exactly. And only, off-season, you're talking training and a couple of friendlies, but that was a great improvement.
It's all the hard work you put with nobody's watching.
Exactly.
The Coyotes in possession of the ball. Vidal, one of the captains for tonight's game, puts it off the wall. Is David Salas to try to get the rebound, and easily controlled by Garcia, who's going to play it out to his field players. We're getting the close here to the end of the first quarter. Still with the score of 2-1. Rocha plays it off the board. Nice block. Gatica takes a shot, and there's a nice block by Leobardo.
Siqueiros.
Using the body, making sure nothing gets through. So we're going to have a free kick in favor of... Oh, and there it's going to be an own goal. Oh, just missed it. Gatica plays it back to his goal, to Garcia. Garcia was almost up in his yellow line, and by a foot, we just missed an own goal.
But did you see the goalkeeper? He was already... I mean, he just stopped running at one point because he thought it was going to go in.
Tapia went all right. He controls it, plays it back. Getting close to the end here of the first quarter. Coyotes in possession, down by a goal. Plays it. They play it up to Tapia in the corner. He tries to dig it out, and it's still going to come out to the Colombian Alex Cáceres, who puts it over the goal. So we're under 2 minutes left here. No, I'm sorry. We'll check the score on that. El Tanque tries to clear it out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Mota.
Careful with those back passes.
Molina is able to control it for the Coyotes. Here comes a streaking Manuel Rojo. He's going to play it off the wall. Still Rojo. Rojo to his left foot. Blocked by the Barracuda defenders.
There was
Manfut.
Gutierrez right behind him.
All right, here. Coyotes still with possession. Gutierrez plays it up the board, looking for his teammate from Baja Atletico, and now Coyote teammate, Omar Tapia. Leo. To Vidal. Vidal looking for Tapia. And Tapia's going to have to play it back, and he's going to go off for a quick change. And let's see, there's going to be 2 changes for the Coyotes. Herrera makes a turn, looking for his passing options. He's going to, doesn't panic, plays it back to Molina. Molina passes his yellow line. Salas. And Tom deflects it for the Barracudas, but it's going to go back to Marco Vidal. Leo tries a long pass, looking for Herrera in the corner, and it's going to go just a couple feet over the plexiglass. So Emmanuel, tell us, if you're in town looking for a hotel or a conference room, where would you recommend the people of Paso to go?
Well, you know what? For what?
For your quinceañeras, for your
what else?
Wedding parties.
Okay.
For your divorce parties.
Okay.
For your press conferences.
Exactly.
And just
basically anything, right?
Anything and everything.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be, looking for a hotel room, right?
And of course a hotel room.
Okay. No, always Hilton Garden Inn. That's the best place to stay here in El Paso.
Hilton Garden Inn at the El Paso Airport.
Yes.
Tell them you're friends of the El Paso Coyotes. Ball comes. We had a free kick for the Coyotes. Comes back. Puentes tries to clear it out for the Coyotes. Nice pass. Able to break the pressure. Can the Coyotes capitalize? Tapia try to hit Gutierrez and able here. It comes Tanque. Tries to filter a pass. Oh, no. It comes back to Tanque.
Nice.
Molina with the diving save. And that's the end. That's the end of the first quarter. And the Coyotes get saved at with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to have a score of 2-1 after the first in favor of the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. And we're gonna head out for a commercial for a couple minutes. And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
When a special ability comes naturally, we must nurture it and let it shine. The artistic division at LAT Studio has been developing models and actors for the past 10 years. Models train on real production sets and parade multiple runway shows. Our acting course offers a spring and fall semester for both kids and adults. Come live your dreams under the lights, the camera, and the action. Register online at latstudio.com to try any of our 3 artistic courses absolutely free. Or call us today. East side off Pelicano or west side off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera. Los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM. Pasión en acción.
Welcome back to the El Paso County Coliseum for tonight's Major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. After we have a tight game so far, the Barracudas taking the lead by goals of number 24 Ismael, a pair of goals by number 24 Ismael Pineda, and countered by the new addition of the El Paso Coyotes, Christian Gutierrez. So we have a score of 2-1 in favor of the Barracudas.
And Luke, who just walked into the field?
Maleno, number 29, the borderland legend, number 29, Maleno Frias. Emmanuel, one of your favorite players.
Yeah, that's true. So, sorry for interrupting you, but I had to say it.
Just the excitement of seeing Maleno. Oh, and Maleno gets an early touch, but heads it wide.
Very wide, but
Molina is gonna have to head it. Gonna clear it out. And what are we going to have? I believe it's going to... 3-line pass. 3-line pass. That's, I believe so. It went 3 lines without nobody touching it, and it came from the opposite yellow line, and it crossed all the way to the Coyote yellow. So we're going to have a free kick from the top of the yellow for the Coyotes. Again, we're going to have number 15 making also his first appearance of the game, Turi Vega. And he's going to pass it to Christian Gutierrez, tees it up, and it's going to get blocked all the way back to Molina. Rojo, Molina. Coyotes in no rush. Here we go. Molina all the way into past the midfield stripe, being very aggressive. And they're going to try to have a break on the Barracuda side. Nicely controlled by Molina. With this formation, it almost looked like the Coyotes were on a power play, but no, it's 5-on-5 just because Molina was so high up the pitch. And still, looks like the Barracudas are okay just falling back in and playing a little defense for now. Because in the first period, Emmanuel, Barracudas had most of the time they were doing high pressure. Yeah, high pressure to force those Coyote turnovers.
Yeah, maybe right now they changed their tactics, probably just to, I don't know, maybe counterattack
and maybe catch their breath also.
Yeah, that's another.
We're not sure how good their conditioning is in this early season. Here comes the Coyotes. Maleno try to hit a little self pass off the wall, but unable to connect. Here comes the Barracudas. Moy Gonzalez, number 11, one of the experienced players for the Barracudas. He's going off the pitch now. And Tanque comes on. Luna's gonna try to clear it out for the Coyotes. And we're gonna have looks like a penalty.
No, it was from the corner. I mean, it was a foul, but
yeah, it's gonna be a foul against number 6, Ernesto Luna. Way in the corner, no angle for a direct shot. So we're gonna Gatica, the Brazilian, gonna put it back into play.
Timeout.
No, I'm sorry. Gatica is the Argentine. He's from Argentina. Gatica, I was saying that he was the Brazilian.
No,
Mota. Mota. Sorry about that.
Thiago Mota.
confusing. Brazilians and Argentinians probably don't appreciate me confusing their nationality one for the other one. So we're sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do not. They did not like your mistake.
My mistake. But we own our mistakes here
Exactly.
On again, thank you for watching us on Borderland TV and on the YouTube live channel. Again, send us your tweets at El Paso Coyotes, and also send us a hello on the live chat through the YouTube live channel. We have a timeout here. We have 12:37 left here in the second quarter. We're here live from the El Paso County Coliseum. Again, if you'd like to join us, we have our next game. Our next game is just within a week's time, in a couple days, Emmanuel. This following Thursday, again back here at the El Paso County Coliseum against our friends from San Diego, the San Diego Sockers.
That's right. So that's what, 5 days? 5 days? I don't even know how to count weekdays now. But yeah, it's 5 days from now, and excited to see the second game.
The coaching staff from San Diego and the players are watching us tonight. And also their fan base, the deep end of they're watching us tonight. We also want to say hello to them. Of course, San Diego will be bringing in their star, Craig Childs, their all-time leading scorer, back for another season with San Diego. Our opportunity for the Barracudas. Again, nice defensive work by the Coyotes to not allow the goal. We're going to have a free kick in favor of RGV. It looks like number 10, Antonio Manfoot's going to take the free kick. Stutters, passes to Moy. Moy Gonzalez puts it over, and it's going to deflect off the plexiglass and go out of play. Again, Antonio Manfoot, one of the experienced players, played last season with the Syracuse Silver Knights up in the Eastern Division, had 21 goals and 9 assists for the Silver. And also, Moy Gonzalez also played with the Syracuse Silver Knights last season. The Coyotes trying to mount offensive pressure. Christian Gutierrez, Herrera, little give and go. Back to Gutierrez, looking for an angle. He's going to play back to Vidal. Herrera, looking for a passing angle. Crosses it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez to Herrera. Trying to get off the board. Tries to take on Manfoot, and he's going to get fouled. And we're going to have a free kick in a nice area for the Coyotes.
Yep. It's
definitely a danger zone.
Right. It's a little wide. But since they probably won't go straight to the goal, they're going to do with some of the things that they worked during the week.
And Leo passes it back to Gutierrez, who puts it over the plexiglass. So it was definitely, like you said, Emmanuel, a prefabricated play that they work on during practice. Just a little work on the execution. We'll get him. He'll get it next time. El Tanque back on for the Barracudas. Mota plays it for Garcia. Garcia tries to do a little chip. Recovered by Turi Vega, who tries to try to play it off a pass, but no Coyote was there to receive it. But the Coyotes are going to continue with the high ball pressure. Manuel Rojo is going to play it to Molina. Chuy Molina plays it to Vega. Oh, bad turnover by Vega. Opportunity for the Coyote. No, for Barracuda. Nice, Leo.
Siqueiros.
Comes back and does his defensive responsibilities. Cuts off the pass. Still opportunity. Barracuda's in the midfield.
Oh,
boy, nice chip.
Open.
Nice. Molina comes out and cuts off the pass. Moises Gonzalez to Mota. Garcia. Loose ball. Here comes the Coyotes. Opportunity. Maleno Frias, can he get to the ball? Almost. Manuel Rojo. Rojo's going to chip it over. It's still a loose ball. It's going to be controlled in midfield by the Coyotes. Nice counterattack by the Coyotes, just unable to put the ball behind the net. We have 10 minutes, 17 seconds left in the quarter before halftime. And please stay tuned for our halftime show, sponsored by Digital Bull.
Creative.
Coyotes still on attack. Again, looks like the second quarter, Manuel, the Barracudas are just very, very content to sit back and wait for the Coyotes.
See,
and wait for the passing error.
Right. I thought it was gonna be, for the first couple of minutes of the second quarter, but no, it seems like it just keeps going. So maybe that's their.
Tapia puts the ball across the goal. Still an opportunity for the Coyotes. Can they capitalize on it? Get up against the board. Ventura trying to dig it out. Tapia, back heel. Puentes.
Vidal,
and he puts it over. Just wasn't able to control the ball. But he knew the ball came bouncing to him, but he knew he didn't have a whole lot of time to set it up the way, to tee it up the way he wanted.
Yeah, because I think the ball ended up a little high, so he couldn't have full impact. Yep.
And
he got under the ball. So
he got under the ball, and we all know what happens when you get under the ball.
Exactly.
The Argentinian Gatica tries to make the turn on Luna, and we're going to have a foul. Not sure what the foul was, but okay, we'll go with it. All right. Barracudas put the ball. No, I think the ball just went out of play, put back into play. Garcia plays it back to the other Garcia. Goes into the corner. Gatica, like El Tanque, likes to really post up, and he's going to commit a foul on number 20, Herrera, local El Paso kid. El Chapito Herrera. Marco Vidal, one of the team captains for tonight's game, going to put the ball back into play for the Coyotes. Herrera plays it back to Luna. Doesn't quite get there. Manfut, difficult angle. Tries to play it off the wall. It's going to actually come back all the way to Manfut. He's going to play it back. And the Barracudas are going to start their offense all the way back to Garcia. Salazar up against the boards. Tapia for the Coyotes putting ball pressure. Is it going to create a turnover? Herrera.
3 lines.
And another three. Yeah, we're going to have another 3-line pass. So we're going to have a free kick at the top of the yellow line for the Coyotes. It looks like Christian Gutierrez already asking for the ball, Emmanuel.
Yep, and that's what we're going to be seeing
a lot of this season.
A lot.
Can take a nice running start. Is deflection? Are we going to have a deflection? No, I think they're just going to say it went out of bounds. So we're going to have a goalkeeper restart. Garcia, Fidel Garcia, the goalie for the Barracudas, number 23. Nice little feint by the Barracuda player, but it's going to come all the way to the back to the defense of the Coyotes. We're going to have some midfield play. Barracudas trying to play it off the wall. Here comes Garcia, number 19. Plays it to number 10, Manfut. In the corner. Oh, Manfut was trying to play it off the wall.
Yeah, it was a little too high.
A little too high. All right, we have 8:06 left here before halftime. 8:06 in the second quarter. Emmanuel, for all your insurance needs, who's your insurance guy in case when you have your fender benders?
Well, it's always Allstate, but not just any Allstate.
Which agent do you prefer?
Oscar Arrieta's agency. For all your insurance needs, just call Oscar Arrieta, 915-598-9000.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Handled your fender bender a couple months ago.
No. It was like 4 months ago.
All right, so we have 7:49 here left. The ball back into play. Again, the Coyotes, looks like this quarter. Oh, nice play. Moy tries to chip it over. Emmanuel, the couple players that we didn't see in the first quarter, Maleno Frias, Turi Vega, looks like they're getting a little more play here in the second quarter. I think maybe just Coach Jose Luis Trevino just trying to all the players are rested and fresh for the second half.
Right. I think that's what he's doing, and we haven't seen David Salas.
We haven't seen him, in the second quarter. You are correct.
So that's why Maleno has been playing more. So
in my pick, Pareja Rios, we haven't seen him a whole lot here.
Pareja Rios, and we're seeing more of Turi
Turi Vega and
Turi
Maleno,
Vega.
who's being paired up with Christian Gutierrez here in the second. Oh, nice shot by number 24, another new Coyote, Puentes. Just a little went sailing wide. Coyotes with three players pressing high. Let's see if they don't get caught in the counterattack. Still in the defensive zone of the Barracudas. Pineda plays it out. Gatica likes to, and with the chest, and plays it off. Leaves it off for Tanque. It's going to be intercepted by Rojo. Plays it to Leo. Gatica, just a big player. Doesn't mind putting his body in there and using his body.
He's a really, really strong player.
Really strong player.
Yep.
Looks like that's one of the offensive plays for the Barracudas. Just let him post up and let him receive the ball. But then again, the Coyotes are letting them post up. So let's see if the Jose Luis Trevino tries a different strategy in trying to defend him. All right, ball back in play. 6:35 left here before halftime. Still with the score, no scoring here in the second period. Still here a tight game with the Barracudas leading our Coyotes by a score of 2-1. Off the wall, and it's going to be out of play by Moy Gonzalez.
Did you see what happened back there in the last play? The Barracudas went long to get
Post up.
Gatica, post up. But this time, Rojo did a great play because he moved in front of the player and didn't let him receive. I think that's the thing that they should be doing, to not let him post up every single time like he's used to in this second quarter especially.
Long outlet to number 10, Manfut, cut off by our Colombian Alex.
Cáceres.
Play 2, Marco Vidal. Possible turnover. Barracudas control. But they don't have the offensive number, so they're going to hold up. Moises Gonzalez. Manfut does a cut. Sets up Gonzalez. And watch out with our Coyote girls.
That's the first call of the day, of the night.
The first warning of the season to the Coyote girls. Poor ladies, we lost count after last season of how many times they got hit by the stray balls.
Yep, and we see a lot of bruises and bad things.
But troopers that they are, they'll be down at halftime doing their dance routines. Speaking of the Coyote girls, let's give a shout out to our friend Tony at LAT Studio,
which I'm pretty sure he's not listening to us right now because he's
down on the
field.
He's
down
level.
on the field, but I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be
watching the
watching exactly.
All right, to reset, we have 5 minutes 58 seconds left here in the second quarter live from El Paso, Texas. Again, thank you to everybody watching us on Borderland TV and on the YouTube live channel through the Major Arena Soccer League game. This is game number 2. The season kicked off yesterday with an exciting game between Tacoma and Milwaukee. Emmanuel went into Tacoma, a very tough place to play, and pulled out an overtime victory by the score of 6-5. Tacoma, which is going to be hosting the El Paso Coyotes in a couple months. So that should be a fun road trip up to the Great Northwest.
Are you going to the trip? I mean, to the trip to the game?
If they take me, I'll go.
I'll go. If you want, let's
pass by see some friends in Seattle.
I think my private plane is going to be available. So yeah, let's do it.
Coyotes put the ball back into play up the boards to Turi Vega. Vega is able. Tries to make the turn, but didn't see the second defender coming. Still open ball in the midfield. And it's going to be headed by Marco Vidal and go out of play. It's going to be put back into play by Garcia of the Barracudas. Pineda. Oh, there's a post-up player again. The Argentine, but he's unable to. He plays it off, but cut off by Molina. Here comes Christian Gutierrez. Vega.
That was
just the ball behind him, and Vega was waiting for the ball, and he takes a tumble, and
that's going to be the first.
No power play.
I thought I saw the referee going into his pocket, but no.
But no, not yet. So we're just gonna have, but Turi Vega's still down. We're gonna take a look to make sure he's okay. He's getting back up on his feet.
It's almost what is it?
5:26 left.
5:26 left, and almost halftime, and it's been almost no fouls. I mean, no
Pretty
dirty.
clean game.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty clean.
clean game.
No dirty fouls. So
I think
that was a good call.
No two-footed
Exactly.
fouls yet. Oh, Christian Gutierrez just misses it. Just a tad bit wide. Still loose. Can they Barracudas clear it? Oh, now Turi Vega commits a foul against number 69, Fernando Gatica.
Gatica. You're going to get it. You're going to get it.
Ball back into play. Garcia, Pineda. It's going to be a loose ball controlled by Molina. Looking for a quick outlet. Chuy. No, he's going to play it himself. Tapia. Tapia plays it back. Vidal. And it looks like, again, the Barracudas are going to fall back a little. The Coyotes going to make some changes here in the back. And they just did a switch of 2 defenders. They're going to play off the wall. Puentes trying to control it. Is able to. They're going to play it back to Rojo. Rojo over to Luna. Puentes looking for an angle. Puentes plays it off the wall. Barracudas are trying to clear the zone. Manuel, nice play by Rojo to control the ball. It was almost on a one-on-one situation on that one, Emmanuel, and he was able to calmly control the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then they're going to call a foul against Manfut, who was there. Manuel Rojo was going down, trying to get to the offensive zone, and they're going to call a foul on Manfut for holding him up. Manfut wasn't very happy about that call.
But it was a foul.
But it was a foul.
Yep,
Yeah.
I saw it. I mean, not only because the referee called it, but I saw it.
Here we go. Trying to get back into the offensive zone of the Coyotes. Christian Gutierrez trying to make the turn. Rojo. Herrera. Luna. Here comes Gutierrez trying to make a one-on-one move. It's going to be patient. Doesn't panic. Tapia. Tapia loses it off the board. Here comes the Barracudas. Number 10. 1 against 4. Manfut, can he do anything? And it's going to be, they are going to call a foul. He was 1-on-4, try to take on one of the Coyote captains, Ernesto Luna, number 6, and he's going to draw a foul.
And that's
so
the first card.
And they're going to give him a card. Really? Wow.
You know what? I think it's because of the way he returned the ball to the other referee.
So we're going to have a 2-minute power play. And it looks like it wasn't, and it looks like it's going to be on Manuel Rojo, the person who did not, because Luna was the one that committed the foul. It was maybe a little dissent there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what we mentioned in the pregame show was one of the points of emphasis. And referee Gardner gives him a 2 minutes. So with 3:26 left here in the second, the Coyotes are going to be a man down to a Barracuda power play. The Barracuda start the power play. Manfut. Gatica. Oh, high. Yeah, that's high foot by Gatica, but it's going to be a restart on the Coyotes. So on the defense, trying to kill off the power play is number 6, Luna, Vidal, Herrera. No, you know what? Correction, there is no power play. It's going to be the Coyotes are at full strength. Yeah, 5 players. 5. It's just Manuel Rojo is just sitting out 2 minutes. It was not a power play situation, just a 2-minute that he can't participate in the play for 2 minutes. So we have 2:55 here left before halftime. Again, we are at full strength, but Barracuda still in a very dangerous position. The corner kick. And it's going to come back to Miguel Rocha, who puts it wide. Tanque tries to put his big body in there. Oh, and then that's going to be a foul against Diego El Tanque Rodriguez against Luna. Quick restart for the Coyotes. Maleno Frias to Herrera. Herrera looking for some teammates, trying to make the turn. They're going to play it back to Vidal. 2:30 before halftime. Here we go. Maleno Frias plays it back to
Cáceres.
Frias.
Cáceres.
Over to Vidal. Cáceres is very, very happy to play like almost the point of a power play for the Coyotes. Duri Vega back on the pitch. Tries to post up Maleno Frias. Free ball. Rocha's going to pass it to his teammate. Oh, and it's going to go off the Coyotes and into the bench areas.
Where more Coyote girls are.
So we have 1:46 left before halftime. Let's see if the Coyotes could get an equalizer right before halftime. Pretty even second quarter here. No scoring so far.
Is this going to be the first quarter ever here in El Paso scoreless?
We have to check our records on that. Or maybe it won't be because the Coyotes applying some pressure. Possible 2-on-1 for...
Yeah, hopefully it'll stay scoreless. Yeah.
Oh, number 9, Ventura. Had a one-on-one. Nice pass by his teammate. Had a one-on-one against the goalie, and he put it wide. All right, we have 1 minute left here. Mota plays it for Garcia. Montfut. Again, possibility for the Barracudas. And are they going to call a foul, or they're just going to...
No, he's not
it's going to... Okay, Ventura was going to pass it to one of his teammates, and it goes over, and it's going to be a restart for the Coyotes. Antonio Manfred, number 9, Ventura, is down for the Barracudas.
I thought it was going to be a foul, but the referee was right there. He was really close, and he said no call.
Oh!
That was close.
Hits the iron. Hits the crossbar. Leo. Puentes.
Nice.
Oh, nice stop. Nice stop by Garcia. Puentes, nice job to receive and then make the turn and get the shot off. All right, we got 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left here. Let's see if the Coyotes could generate one last gasp. And we're going to have a foul. Foul, 14 seconds left. 14 seconds left. Let's see if the Coyotes are able to generate a shot on goal in these last 14 seconds. Alex.
Cáceres.
Going to put the ball back into play.
Timeout.
And we're going to have a timeout. The Coyotes, Jose Luis Trevino is going to use one of his timeouts to draw up a play here. We got 10 seconds. Now we have adjusted 10 seconds left before our halftime show again. We're going to have a couple commercials here at halftime. But after that, we'll welcome back. We'll hopefully welcome you back for the Digital Bull Creative Halftime Show. I'm imagining he took that time out to try to get Christian Gutierrez back on the field and hopefully draw up something for him.
Yeah, one of those plays that they practice during the week, especially since we only have 10 seconds left. So yeah, they need to take advantage of this last play.
Again, we have 10 seconds left here before halftime. Coyotes coach Jose Luis Trevino takes a timeout to draw up something for the Coyotes. Another thing we're going to go over halftime. We want to go over in the halftime show is Emmanuel's predictions, conference by conference for the new season.
That's right. That's right.
And we'll see how those hold up. We'll keep checking them throughout the season.
Now, can I change my prediction? At any point?
During the season or up to when we start making the predictions?
No, during the season.
No, they're going to be set in stone. And then Garcia had all the timeout, and then he finally, we're getting ready to put the ball back into play, and decides that he needs to tie his shoelaces. Okay.
That's an experienced player. I mean,
little gamesmanship. But what about the emphasis? The emphasis of the speed of the game of speed.
That's true.
Had 2 minutes to do that, but all right. Well, now he's putting on his keeper mitts.
And you know what? No, he's not. Christian Gutierrez, he's not on the field.
All right. And
so this is going to Puentes, I guess.
top of the yellow, it's number 24, Puentes. Let's see. And it's going to be deflected off. And that's going to be the end. We are here at halftime at tonight's major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. We have a halftime score of the Barracudas 2 and the El Paso Coyotes 1. So we're going to step aside here for a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back after this commercial break for the Digital Bull halftime show.
Dance El Paso. Let's dance! LAT Studio offers the ultimate dance experience in both East and West Side, with classes in ballet, jazz, and hip-hop. Dance is one of the best ways for kids to channel that boundless energy after school. And if you really want to get serious, you can also join one of our competitive dance teams. Register online at latstudio.com and receive your first month absolutely free. Or call us today, East Side off Pelicano or West Side off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
When a special ability comes naturally, we must nurture it and let it shine. The artistic division at LAT Studio has been developing models and actors for the past 10 years. Models train on real production sets and parade multiple runway shows. Our acting course offers a spring and fall semester for both kids and adults. Come live your dreams under the lights, the camera, and the action. Register online at latstudio.com to try any of our 3 artistic courses absolutely free. Or call us today. Eastside off Pelicano or Westside off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
la estación deportiva de la frontera. Los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM. Pasión en acción.
When a special ability comes naturally, we must nurture it and let it shine. The artistic division at LAT Studio has been developing models and actors for the past 10 years. Models train on real production sets and parade multiple runway shows. Our acting course offers a spring and fall semester for both kids and adults. Come live your dreams under the lights, the camera, and the action. Register online at latstudio.com to try any of our 3 artistic courses absolutely free. Or call us today. East side off Pelicano or west side off Remcon. See you there.
And welcome back to tonight's halftime show, sponsored by Digital Bull Media and Creative. We're gonna do a quick, Emmanuel. We're gonna do a quick summary of tonight's scoring. No scoring in the second quarter. It was all in the first quarter, and we got the scoring off led by Rio Grande Valley. The Barracudas by number 24, Ismael Pineda. The youngster from Matamoros, Mexico, not only scored the first goal, but the second goal for the Barracudas, and they came out with a lead of 2-0, and it was countered by the Coyotes by the new addition, number 4, Christian Gutierrez, el muchacho de Tijuana, Mexico, who last year played for Baja Atletico and actually scored 51 goals for them. So we're expecting them to do the same thing. And actually, on Thursday, I remember hearing Emmanuel telling Christian Gutierrez that if he scored more than 51, he would take him out to dinner wherever he wanted to after the season.
Exactly.
Just a little extra incentive.
Yeah, just a little, just a little something. And he has 2 more games, compared to last season, because it's
exactly. Great point. Great point. One of the league changes was increasing the total games. Last year was during the regular season was 20 games, and this year has been increased to 22 games. Again, just some interesting quick facts here of tonight's broadcast. It's the first ever meeting between the Coyotes and the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. Both obviously here in the state of Texas, and both border cities with the great country of Mexico. And this is obviously they're division rivals in the Southwest Division, and the first of 4 meetings here of tonight between the division rivals. Again, I know everybody's been waiting for our predictions for the season, so we're just gonna quickly go with the division winners of who we think, just from our own investigating and researching of who do we think we're gonna be the division winners.
It was a long research, so it's very carefully. Yeah.
So for the Southwest Division, we're going to go with the Soles de Sonora again. They just ran roughshod on the division last year with the regular season record, of 17-3, and they're still lost a couple players. One of their defensive leaders was Damian Garcia to the Monterrey Flash, and another one, El Pollo Ruiz, to the San Diego Sockers, but they still have a lot of manpower, and probably should still be able to win the division. Going over to the Central Division, last year's champions were the division champions were the Comets from Kansas City, but we're gonna take a little risk here, and we think that Milwaukee Wave is gonna take the division this year. And so far we weren't disappointed. Again, they went into Tacoma last night and pulled out an impressive overtime victory in Tacoma. A lot of teams don't go into Tacoma and pull out victories. Going to the Pacific Division. Our prediction is for our friends from San Diego, the San Diego Sockers. We think are going to repeat as the division champions. Just a very well-run organization, coaching staff, and a veteran team of they know how to play together, and good team overall. And in the Eastern Division, we're going to go with the defending champions, the Baltimore Blast, and to come out again and make the playoffs as the Eastern Division champions. So those are our predictions for for the 2017-2018 Major Arena Soccer League season. So we'll just kind of keep a track, Emmanuel, to see how we're doing.
Right, and we'll see, in like 5 months, we'll see what happens.
All right, so we're gonna take our last commercial break before the start of the second half here, live again from El Paso, Texas. We'll be right back from this commercial break.
Dance El Paso. Let's dance. LAT Studio offers the ultimate dance experience in both East and West Side, with classes in ballet, jazz, and hip-hop. Dance is one of the best ways for kids to channel that boundless energy after school. And if you really want to get serious, you can also join one of our competitive dance teams. Register online at latstudio.com and receive your first month absolutely free. Or call us today, East Side off Pelicano or West Side off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
Soccer fans, welcome back to tonight's Major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. We're here live from the historic El Paso County Coliseum. We have a halftime score of Rio Grande Valley 2 and the El Paso Coyotes 1. Let's see if the Coyotes can flip the script and get a couple goals here in the second half to get that elusive first franchise victory. Emmanuel, any thoughts or any adjustments that you would like to see the Coyotes make for the second half?
No, I mean, not adjustments. I mean, I think they're playing good defense. The goalie is doing a good job.
Molina being solid.
Right, and then
had
also
a couple nice saves in the first half.
Yep, and then also on offense, they're doing things right. So I don't expect any changes from what was the second quarter. Maybe a little more intensity on both sides because they were neutralizing themselves. So hopefully this third quarter is going to be more. The pace is going to be faster. More counterattacks, more
up and
goals,
down,
more up and downs.
All right, we have a free kick here to start the third quarter in favor of the Barracudas, and it's going to be Moy Gonzalez gets blocked. It goes straight into the wall. Moy's going to try to flip it. Is it going to get to Gatica? He's going to try a self pass. It's going to be defended by the Coyotes. He's trying to plays it across the goal. It's going to come all the way back to Pineda. And Pineda's going to play it back to Moy Gonzalez. Leo clears it out. Puentes. Back to Leo. Leo's just going to clear it to the midfield.
No, that was Gutierrez.
Oh, I'm sorry. Christian Gutierrez. Check that. Christian Gutierrez. Possible break if they hurry. And little chip. Puentes. Christian Gutierrez.
Nice.
Up 2-on-1 for the Coyotes if they have it. Gutierrez plays it off the wall. Puentes. Oh, great opportunity. But Puentes unable to capitalize on it. Just sends it over the plexiglass.
He didn't position his body
He was coming too
the
fast.
right way.
Yeah, he was coming too fast.
He needed to adjust a little bit.
Nice
his
stop by
inclination.
Nice stop by Christian Gutierrez. Plays it off the wall, but nice start for the Coyotes by both teams. Trying to be a little more offensive than they were in the second quarter. Here comes David Salas. Again, a 2-on-1. Salas. Pareja Rios. Puts it. Oh, nice block by Garcia. Rios still with possession. Nice opportunity there for the Coyotes. Leo. Nice post up by Salas. It's going to come back to Rios. Pareja Rios trying to dig it out. Here comes a counterattack. It's going to be cut off by Leo. And there is going to be a foul and the first blue card. It looks like Leobardo
Siqueiros
had the angle to cut off. He slowed up and let the Barracudas player come on top. And he's going to get the first blue card of the game. So it's going to be for number 17, Leobardo.
Siqueiros.
So now the Coyotes are going to be down a man for 2 minutes.
And you know what? There was first, because I saw first a little pull from the Barracuda player. But, I mean, probably it wasn't enough to call it a foul. And then Siqueiros did something even, more noticeable. So that's why. And it was a deserved blue card.
All right, so the Coyotes are going to be one man down. And one of the things that the Coyotes did struggle on last year was their killing of the power plays. They only killed 54% of their power play. So, Emmanuel, they almost gave up 1 out of every 2 chances on the power play.
Exactly. So let's see what happens. They had all the off season to practice that as well. It's one of those things that you need to keep practicing every time. So let's see what happens today and of course throughout the season.
So on the power play kill for the Coyotes, it's going to be on top Christian Gutierrez and Turi Vega, and in the back it's going to be number 3 Rojo and number 6 the captain Luna. Deflected by Christian Gutierrez. Going to go back to the midfield. Manfut. It's going to play back to Garcia. Gatica on the pitch. Manfut. Moy Gonzalez takes a long shot. Loop open ball, and it's going to be cleared out by the Coyotes, but not far enough. Manfut takes a long shot. Luna heads it out. El Tanque Rodriguez on the pitch for the Barracudas. Here comes the Barracudas back, trying to set up their power play. Manfut, usually a forward and a midfielder, is playing on the defensive line, playing the point on the power play for the Barracudas. Loose ball. Moy Gonzalez is going to come all the way back. Still open. Let's see. Can the Coyotes get there? No. Manfut is going to control. Up against the boards. Still in possession of the Barracudas. Moy Gonzalez gets on his left foot. Oh, on his preferred left foot, and it just goes high and wide.
That was a great play. Well, great movement from the goalkeeper. I don't know if you saw him. He as soon as the Barracuda player got open, the goalie run into the to the top of the area just to
cut down the angle.
Exactly.
Like we said, Chuy Molina, a very experienced player, has played with the San Diego Sockers and the Las Vegas Legends, some of his prior MASL teams. He was very excited to come back to El Paso and be the number one goalkeeper. All right. Barracudas trying to set up their power play again. Now number 11, Moy Gonzalez. He's going to take Manfut's place. They're just going to swap positions, and they're going to let Gonzalez be on top of the power play and be the playmaker. Again, a couple changes in the Southwest Division this year for the Major Arena Soccer League. Gone are the Dallas Sidekicks and Baja Atletico, and in are these, the Barracudas from Rio Grande Valley, and also our friends from Monterrey, the Monterrey Flash. Oh, nice stop from Molina. Nice little, and the Coyotes have been able to kill off the power play, and yes, it's the very successful power play kill. You know, the Barracudas did have a couple opportunities. One nicely stopped by Molina, one high and wide by Gonzalez. And the score remains 2-1. We have 11 minutes left here in the third. A streaking Manuel Rojo. Herrera unable to control. Rojo still. And it's going to come to midfield, controlled by the Coyotes. Looking for Maleno Frias. Maleno trying to make the turn. But against two Barracudas, pretty tough. The Tanque Rodriguez asking for a foul on Marco Vidal. Nothing happening. Coyotes in possession. Back to Leo. Leo looking. Plays it up the board. Trying to make the turn is number 24, Puentes. Takes a shot. A little wide off the plexiglass. Then goes bouncing out of play. Just a little bit unlucky that the ball didn't stay in play for the Coyotes. Coyotes are going to make a couple changes real quick. And I like that the Coyotes are still, applying high ball pressure, Emmanuel, here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and they need to. They just cannot see. That's what happens when you go with high pressure.
Loose ball. We have a Coyote down. Puentes looks like he was attacked by Garcia. No foul. And Puentes is going to hobble off and go for a quick change. But very, very, very good point, Emmanuel, that the high ball pressure created that turnover and scoring opportunity for the Coyotes.
Yeah, and they're down. Oh, hold on.
Christian Gutierrez with that shot on his weaker of his two, on his left foot, and it's just wide off the plexiglass.
Yeah, and as I was saying, when you're down in the score, you have to go for it, even though...
Opportunity for Barracudas, counterattack. And can the... Oh, nice defending by the Coyotes. They were down, it was a 3-on-2 counterattack. And they had an open man. They just weren't able to pass it. The pass was a little behind them here. Still, the Barracuda still in great offensive zone. Christian Gutierrez. Gutierrez is going to put a little stop to it. Doing a little one-on-one jukes. El Pareja Rios plays it to little give and go.
Too long.
And unable to connect with Tapia and Rios. Loose ball. Oh, it just took a long bounce off the wall for Luna. Pareja Rios. Tapia tries to turn his body, just goes over. Again, we've seen a lot of shots from the Coyotes go just high over the goalkeeper tonight. We like to see probably maybe the Coyotes, Emmanuel, take a couple shots, try beating them down down on the surface instead of trying to hit the top of the roof.
And just try it, and if you don't get a goal, you'll get a rebound at least. Because if you keep shooting like this, you're just giving the ball away.
All right, we have quick moving third. And we're already down to 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third. Quick, non-stop action here from the El Paso County Coliseum. Again, thank you for joining us on the YouTube live channel. And don't forget to swing your seats. Oh, nice little... way to get out of trouble here for the Coyotes. Herrera, can he make the turn? Oh, nice block by Tanque. Oh, Tanque just... and that's a blue card in favor of the Coyotes. El Tanque Rodriguez... It was a loose... Let's recap real quick. The loose ball. And Tanque Rodriguez crashes into the Colombian number 12, Alex
Cáceres.
And just bullied him. I don't want to say bullied, but just ran him over. Let's just say ran him over. And it's going to result in the power play for the Coyotes. The Coyotes were able to kill the only power play so far for the Barracudas. Let's see if they're able to turn, their own power play into a goal. All right, and so we have 8 minutes, 18 seconds left here before the end of the third, and the Coyotes are trying to just align their power play team. Okay, looks like they're going to have number 24, Hugo Puentes, Christian Gutierrez, Marco Vidal, Omar Tapia, And David, I believe it's going to be David Salas.
David
Salas.
David Salas.
On the power play for the Coyotes. Vidal. Gutierrez. Low shot. Blocked by the Barracuda defender. Vidal. Gutierrez. Gutierrez and Vidal are going to switch spots. Vidal. Salas. Tough angle shot. I mean, there was a lot of bodies. He was trying to go through it. We're lucky to get the ball back. Vidal. Christian Gutierrez. Tapia. Can he control it? Controls it. Over to Vidal. Oh! Beautiful goal by Christian Gutierrez. Power play goal by number 4. Christian Gutierrez on the power play. What a sharp... A great goal. Great goal. And we have the power play. Benefits El Paso Coyotes. And now we have a tight score of 2-2. The second goal in the season by the goal scorer, number 4 from Tijuana, Mexico, Christian Gutierrez. Emmanuel, your thoughts on that power play goal? The way he just teed it up? That angle he had.
You're right. And it was just, it was a replica from the first shot. So, we were kind of expecting that. But at the same time, it was a really, really powerful shot, just to the of the goalkeeper. And it was a great goal.
So with 7:41 left here in the third, we now a new ball game. We're tied at 2. So the Coyotes show their fight and come back to tie. They were down early in the game, 2 goals to 0. A lot of the times, Emmanuel, last season being down 2-0, we didn't see that. The Coyotes come back the full way to make it a competitive game. And this year, they're showing that resolve in the fight.
Right. See, last year when it was 2-0, even a little higher 3-0, you started seeing heads down, but not today. And that's a great start of the. I mean, it's still third quarter,
very early in the season,
very early in the
first game of the season.
Still
Yeah,
not even over. The game. This game is not even over. But that's the attitude that you want to see. Always fighting for the ball, trying to get it back, and when you have it, just swing it over. Like in this case, the power play. Rene, that's yours.
Here we go, Leo. The Barracudas were mounting up an offensive play. Rocha puts it back. And we have the Barracudas on the... Oh, here we go against the post-up game. And it's going to be number 58, Pareja Rios, stealing the ball. Alex. Rios on the counter. 3-on-2. Can Coyotes capitalize? He just didn't have any space to make the pass, Emmanuel, but he still has possession. He's going to put it off the wall. Comes off the goalie. Coyotes still with possession. Manuel Rojo. Rojo takes the shot, and again another one that goes wide, high.
That's one good thing. I mean, at least they're trying. They're getting there. They're passing the ball. They're getting the open spaces. But that last thing that they need to adjust is the good positioning of the body.
The ball back into play, and it's going to be a foul again on Tanque Rodriguez. He fouled number 3, Rojo. Regular foul. We're going to put the ball back into play. And we're at 6 minutes left here. 6 minutes left here in the third. Chuy Molina. Christian Gutierrez is going to play the post up to Omar Tapia. Tapia trying to make the turn. Nice pass off the wall. And hold on, we're going to have a foul against
Barracudas.
The Barracudas. It looks like number 17, Tom. Austin Tom. The kid from Lancaster, New York, commits the foul. Herrera is going to put the ball back in. Is going to take the free kick. Looks like the Coyotes have two men over here in the second post. In the second post, let's see if we're able to. Or are they going to set it up, tee it up for Gutierrez and Luna also? Tapia just being a nuisance in the okay. Christian Gutierrez. Yeah, Gutierrez scores his hat trick. His third goal, the first hat trick of the season for Christian Gutierrez on the assist by El Chapa Herrera. That's the second time he's assisted on Christian Gutierrez's goal.
And he's getting...
Luna. Back to Luna. Rojo. Coyotes are going to, again, no rush. A little give and go. Molina. Alex.
Cáceres.
Walking it up. No pressure are the Coyotes. Rojo. Chuy Molina. Looking for an outlet pass. David Salas on the post up. And the Coyotes are just going to have no rush. They're just going to recycle their offense. Off the wall. And a pass. Nobody's home. And let's see, the Barracudas are the 2-on-1. Maleno Frias. Nice. Maleno Frias wins the ball back for the Coyotes. Rojo. Molina. Again. Now it looks like the Barracudas are going to apply just a little more ball, like 3/4 pressure. And the Coyotes taking their time, not in a rush. Here comes Christian Gutierrez. And he's going to set up the offense again. Okay, like nice patience being shown by the Coyotes. And no rush to lose the ball and make an ill-advised pass. Chuy Molina plays it off the board. Nice turn by Christian Gutierrez. Christian Gutierrez plays it off. Oh, just unable to find Maleno Frias on that wall pass. Nice idea, though, by the Coyotes. Their patience, paid off, Emmanuel. They took their time and almost got a nice scoring opportunity.
That's right. Just moving the ball from one side to the other, waiting for that open space. And, as you said, it almost paid off. And another card.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a blue card.
Yeah, for Herrera.
Number 20. And maybe it was still in the midfield. I don't know if it was necessary to pull him down like that. Maybe Herrera has excellent speed. You're probably going to use his speed, especially against El Tanque, who's a bigger player, not as quick. To commit that foul in the in the middle of the pitch is a little hard. But all right, here we go. Power play number 2 for Rio Grande. We are under 2 minutes here left in the third. So look, like the rest of the third period, the Barracudas are going to be on the power play. Let's see if the Coyotes are able to kill this one off like they did the first one. Manfut is going to be at the top of the key, managing the Barracudas power play. Long shot, deflection comes to Moy Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Manfut. Opportunity for the Coyotes to clear. And Christian Gutierrez is going to draw a foul against El Tanque Rodriguez. So it's going to provide an opportunity for the Coyotes just to relieve some pressure and let's see, we have referee Gardner just coming back over here to the fourth referee. I don't know if it's just it looks like just a warning. Here we go. 1:26 left. Molina, Rojo. Molina is going to chip it over. And it's going to be open in the midfield, and it's going to be controlled by the Barracudas. Barracudas, Moy Gonzalez walking it up. Gonzalez, top of the yellow. Passes it, sets it up. Nice block by Rojo. Another shot, blocked by Molina, cleared by Rojo. And it's going to go cleared by Rojo, and it's going to go over the board and quickly put back into play by the Barracudas. We are under a minute here left in the third. Long shot by the Coyotes, trying to catch Garcia. And it's going to go over the play. All right. Coyotes doing another good job so far of trying to kill out the power play. We have 30 seconds left here in the third. Playing it off the wall, trying to get the post up with El Tanque de Rodriguez. He's able to set it up and is going to pass it back to number 10, Manfut. Long shot, blocked by Coyotes, and a rebound comes to El Tanque, and the goalie threw himself on the first shot, and it came to Tanque and had an open net. So we're tied on the power play. Number 77, Diego El Tanque Rodriguez ties the score here with 14 seconds left. That's the first power play of the season for Rio Grande, and we are now tied at 3. The former Coyote comes back to bite the team.
I cannot believe that.
It was a long shot. The Barracudas took a long shot. It was just a deflection, and the deflection went to Tanque, and he had an open net, and he put it in the back of the net.
But again, the same thing. They were working, the ball from one side to the other until they found the open spot.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
And that horn is the end of the third quarter here in El Paso, Texas. We now have a tight score. Hold on. I think Yes, it looks like are the officials called a foul, or is it the end of the quarter? And yeah, it looks like there's still some discussion going on, but it is the end of the third quarter here in El Paso. We are tied at 3 goals, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Dance El Paso. Let's dance. LAT Studio offers the ultimate dance experience in both East and West Side, with classes in ballet, jazz, and hip-hop. Dance is one of the best ways for kids to channel that boundless energy after school. And if you really want to get serious, you can also join one of our competitive dance teams. Register online at latstudio.com and receive your first month absolutely free. Or call us today, East Side off Pelicano or West Side off Remcon. See you there.
Welcome back to the El Paso County Coliseum for tonight's major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. After 3 quarters, Emmanuel, we have an exciting game tied up at 3 goals each. It's going to be a barn burner here this last quarter.
It is. It's very, now it's gonna be very well. It's been very tactical, and I think that's what we're gonna see in the fourth quarter.
Let's see how both teams come out. Oh, and it's gonna be a quick goal by number 58, Raul Salazar. There's a long shot, goes off the wall, and it comes back to Salazar, and Molina dove for the ball, wasn't able to get to it, and he had another empty net. So number 58, Raul Salazar scores the fourth goal for the Barracudas, who now, after trailing 3-2, have responded back with 2 goals within a minute, on both sides of the quarters, and now lead it 4-3. So little attention to details of the Coyotes to let that ball come back to the center of the pitch. Here we go, the Coyotes. Vidal. El Pareja Rios looking for an angle. Leo. Coyotes still in attack mode. Rojo will come on. Coyotes still looking for an angle to connect a couple passes. Barracudas are going to let them, play about midfield ball pressure. Leo. Coyotes still in possession. Looking for the pass, and here's going to go towards Pareja Rios in the corner. Can he make the turn? He's going to play back. Rios. Coyotes being patient with the ball. Rojo, a little feint. Little post up for Tapia, and unable to control it. Just came a little hard off his foot. Rios, can he make the turn? He can, but
another high.
Another now by one of our new Coyotes, number 12, Alex
Cáceres.
All right, we have 13:30 left here in the fourth. Coyotes trail by a goal. Garcia puts the ball back into play, looking for El Tanque Rodriguez. Barracudas trying to get out of their own zone. And they're going to call a foul on Rojo against Tanque Rodriguez in the midfield. Again, we go back to that power play that the Coyotes gave up. Committed by Herrera. Was it did he really need to pull down El Tanque in the midfield when he probably could have just outran him for the ball?
Yeah, you know what? Probably it was just the inexperience. He's one of the youngest players, still
in
learning.
In MLS,
right? So
that comes with a little more seasoning and experience.
Exactly.
Rojo. Open ball. It's gonna go to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the full head of steam. Oh, nice layoff by El Tanque. Nice shot by the Barracudas, but put over the goal by Chuy Molina. Keeping it at a 1-goal game here for the Coyotes. 12:44 left, and the Coyotes trail by 1. Here we go. Quick shot by the Barracudas by Moy, number 11, Moy Gonzalez, and it's out of play, and it's going to be another corner kick now on the other side of the other side of the corner for the Barracudas. And Moy looks like, let's see who puts the ball back into play. Moy, nice block by David Salas. Still in possession of the Barracudas. Loose ball. Still goes to the Barracudas. Possible for Christian Gutierrez. He's going to play a pass off to David Salas. Does the overlap play. Over to Christian Gutierrez. Tight angle. Yeah, tight angle, but he gets a shot off. Blocked by Garcia. All the way back to Molina. Rojo. Here we go. Molina. Luna. I think Luna's still not too comfortable with the bounces that coming off the walls here in the El Paso County Coliseums. Had a couple struggles with them today, but that'll come as the season.
Yeah,
he'll become familiar with those boards as the season progresses. Gutierrez. chip, and Leo just too hard. He's had his own zone and tries to put it in the corner and just flies it over the plexiglass. All right, we have 11:42 left here in the fourth. Coyotes down by a goal. Again, yes, remember last night we had the first overtime game of the season between Tacoma and Milwaukee. This game's already kind of looking like with the possibility of overtime again, Emmanuel.
It's kind of close. See, we have, what, 11 minutes left. And it's still really, really tight.
Anybody's game so far. Coyotes. Puentes trying to make the turn. Oh, Puentes makes a turn and ties the game for the Coyotes. Nice. The newcomer, number 24, Hugo Puentes, ties the game for the Coyotes. Beautiful goal. Emmanuel gets on his left foot, makes the turn to his left, and powerful shot.
Try. Yeah, nobody was expecting that. It came out of nowhere. Honestly, I didn't expect it, but it was a great left footer shot.
So brand new ball game again. This is the third or second time we said that.
I know, right?
This game.
And
so another twist to the game.
And like you were saying, I mean, just right a couple seconds before the goal, we're now even closer again to the possibility of overtime.
So with 11 minutes left, we are tied here in El Paso, 4-4. Barracudas trying to get into the offensive zone. Nice steal by Leo. Can he recover it? No. Nice step up by Salazar. Pareja Rios. Deflection is going to Manolo Frias. Oh, he's going to take a tumble. And he's going to go down, and we're going to have a free kick in favor of the Coyotes. And just a couple steps inside the yellow line.
And you know what? That foul was all Maleno.
He was
all his experience. He knows how to use his body.
Oh, Christian Gutierrez! And the Coyotes take the lead. His fourth of the game at the 10:42. Bam, bam, the Coyotes take the lead. Christian Gutierrez's fourth goal of the game off the free kicks. Remember we were talking about that early in the game, Emmanuel, that we saw him practicing over and over those free kicks at Thursday's practice, and it pays off.
Definitely. He's not only a great player, I wouldn't say on the field, during plays, dribbling and all that stuff, but
all around, he's a good all-around player.
Right, and taking free kicks, I mean, he's awesome as well.
Oh, here comes Herrera. Oh, great shot by Herrera. Tapia. Oh, a little foot wide. Herrera comes back again. Loose ball. Barracudas clear. The Coyotes on the hunt for another goal. The Coyotes and the Wolfpack looking for another goal and to put a little more distance in this game. We're going to have a free, let's see, a blue card against number 32. Against number 32 on the Barracudas.
Rodrigo Tinoco. And see that
is that the two-footed?
Yep, exactly. That was exactly what you were talking about in the rules.
Emphasis of rules. So the Coyotes. Let's just do a recap because a lot has happened in the last couple of minutes.
So, hold on. What's the score? What's the score?
Recap.
I don't even know.
The Coyotes are winning 5-4.
Okay, good.
10 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth, and the Coyotes, the added bonus, are now on the power play. All right, so let's see the Coyotes start up the power play. The Colombian Alex
Cáceres.
He's always on top of the playmaker, on top of the point of all the Coyote power plays. We also noticed that at practice. He's going to play it to Tapia. Tapia plays it over to David Salas. Oh, Salas just got it tipped away from him. Luna goes in, tries to get into the corner.
Oh, and the referee.
Against the referee. Let's see. Coyotes. Nice defensive by Christian Gutierrez to recover the ball for the Coyotes. Here we go. Coyotes still on the power play. Let's see. Add another one. Long shot. Nice deflection. Nice block by Garcia. Molina comes back. Christian Gutierrez, will he take the shot from here, Manuel? No. But he thought about it. He was trying to run up on the ball. All right, let's see the Coyotes still on the power play. Less than a minute left, or a minute already passed on the power play. Ernesto Luna. Here we go. They plays it to Tapia. Tapia off the board. Just can't connect with David Salas, but a very good idea by Omar Tapia. And the Barracudas are going to clear it, but not clearing enough where they can make a change. So those 4 players have been out there for a little while, and let's see if their legs are just, they're on fumes.
Actually, El Tanque came in replacing, replacing, I believe, number 10.
And then, so there's we have a ball deflected out, and the Barracudas are going to make a quick change. Christian Gutierrez puts the ball back into play. Gutierrez. The Coyotes. And Coyotes are running out of time on the power play. David Salas plays it. Nice pass to Tapia. Here we go. Can we get the shot off? Christian Gutierrez tees it up. No, he's going to play it back. Across, David Salas. Salas. Header.
Yeah!
Power play goal! The Paso Coyotes. One of the new Coyotes, number 6, Ernesto Luna. From another one, the guys that came over from Atlético Baja, from Baja Tijuana, Mexico, and he scores his first goal as a Coyote. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Just hard work. That hard work goal on that power play.
Power play, and that's the second power play, then the second goal they score. So, we were just talking about how last season they were able to score only on the 23% of all the power plays in what was it, 20 games. So far right now in the first game, 2 power plays, 100%. So that's great. That's a great start to
that's the mark of the coach Jose Luis Torviño. He's stamping on his team. Here we go. So the Coyotes now leading by a score of 6-4 and wanting more. Gutierrez here. Powerful shot by Gutierrez. Nice block by Garcia. So now we have 7:35 left. El Paso Coyotes leading by a score of 6-4. Let's see if the Coyotes stay on top and keep applying pressure, offensive pressure, and don't just fall back, into a defensive formation. Coyotes. Molina. Vidal. And now we heard the chant of ole, ole by the crowd.
That's new. I mean, that's new here in El Paso. That's the first time we hear that from the fans. And, that means only one thing. They're doing a good job, and the people are liking it.
And you only do the ole when you're winning.
Exactly.
You never do the ole when you're
actually,
losing.
It happens. I haven't heard it in arena soccer, but in
rival, he was the second leading scorer in the league last year behind King Tayu of Sonora. Christian Gutierrez has already started his scoring touch with 4 goals already, including 1 on the power play, and also chipping in as number 24 Hugo Puentes and number 6 Ernesto Ernie Luna. And then 4 goals on the Barracudas, 2 by Pineda, 1 by El Tanque Rodriguez on the power play, and also chipping in is number 58 Raul Salazar. So here we go, Emmanuel. Let's hold on tight for these last 7 minutes. Again, the way we said that when the Coyotes were losing, now we have to say when the Coyotes are winning, and it's still anything could happen. Anything could happen.
2 goal difference. There's still the overtime possibility. So let's be cautious and enjoy the game.
Let's enjoy the game. Let's enjoy these last 7 minutes. All right. Barracuda trying to get into the offensive zone, trying to hit a long pass intercepted by Molina. Tries a quick outlet. And now that, another one that we have to kind of consider now, which is turnover. Tapia makes a turn and scores. Bad turnover by the Barracudas. And number 11, Omar Tapia. Another new player of the Coyotes gets his first goal. A sloppy turnover by the Barracudas. Comes to Tapia, makes a quick turn, and puts it past number 23, Fidel Garcia. So now 6:34 left, and the Coyotes up by 3 by a score of 7-3. And the people in the Coliseum can start feeling it. Emmanuel, can you feel the energy of that potential, glass shattering first franchise victory?
So, let's hope this good momentum keeps going.
Well, what I was going to tell you right before the goal, Salas, another opportunity.
That was a handball.
Oh, great eyes. You and your 2020 vision, Emmanuel.
No, remember, it's more like 50-50, remember? But, you know what?
Ojos de Lupita.
Sí, ojos de Lupita. No, but you know what? I mean, it was a handball. I clearly saw it, but it's one of those moments that, the goalie was already sliding. So, you had to put your hand down. So in that case, I mean, you have no control or, where you're putting your hand. So, it's could have gone either way.
So he definitely called you got to receive the blue card, but obviously the Major Arena Soccer League, the goalie can't leave the field of play. So the Barracuda selected a player to serve the 2 minutes, but they will definitely be down by a man. Oh, play!
No.
No, they're gonna wave it off.
We must.
No, they're gonna wave it off. Infraction on the Coyotes. And there's gonna be a restart by Fidel Garcia. As soon as the ball went in, the Barracudas, quickly claimed something to the referees, and the referees concurred. It looks like one of the Coyotes players was inside the area, I think, but we'll double check. We'll try to get a clarification on what happened there. We are double checking the replay. All right, and we're back to oh my God, shorthanded. The Barracudas almost steal a goal back.
That was really close.
All right, a little luck here for the Coyotes, which we'll take, and the Barracudas will go back in and defend the rest of their power play. Gutierrez. Coyotes just have to be, take their time like they did on the last power play and just work for a good opportunity. Gutierrez. Salas, nice shot. Nice block. Nice shot and nice block by Garcia. It was on goal, on target. Here we go. Coyotes again setting up their power play. Little give and go on the yellow line. Salas. Set up on the right side because he's left-footed, so it kind of sets up that nice little left-footed angle. Emmanuel for David Salas, where he's positioned right now. Like right now, they pass him. He has an open goal, but it's a very delicate pass. Gutierrez tries to go through 3 defenders, gets blocked, and the Barracudas are going to clear it. All right, we are under 5 minutes left here in the Paso Coliseum. The Coyotes managing a 3-goal lead. Here comes again the Coyotes on the power play. Salas going to come down to Salas. Salas. Oh. Kept possession. They keep possession. And Christian Gutierrez. Oh. Just goes for it all and goes wide. But that's all right. Good opportunity.
I think that's the first one, that he misses the target.
All right. We have 4:36 left here in the fourth. Again, thank you for joining us on the YouTube live channel. And again, we'd like to, we're going to have a timeout here. All right, timeout. And we have 4:33 left in the fourth quarter here from El Paso, Texas. Again, thank you for joining us in the Southwest Division battle between the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas and the El Paso Coyotes. Again, 2 Texas teams battling out here in El Paso. We'll be right back. No. We're gonna stay here on live just because we're so excited. we don't want to miss a second of this, and we don't want you to miss a second of the action. So Emmanuel, and it looks like we might know who our gladiator of the Coliseum is. So where did we say we're gonna go?
I don't know.
We're gonna go after the game to one of our good sponsors.
We are going to Dave & Buster's. Is that right?
Dave & Buster's always. The great people at Dave & Buster's always has that the kitchen open late, and so also for us to relax a little and play a couple games.
Yep.
So thanks for Dave & Buster's at Bassett Center or Bassett Place for always hooking up us hooking up everybody from associated with the El Paso Coyotes.
You know what, Rene? I mean, you just kind of revealed your age when you said Bassett Center. So, I don't know. I just want to throw it out there.
The kids are not going to know what I'm talking about. Bassett Place. Bassett Place.
But you know what? The thing is that I noticed that. So that tells about my age as well.
All right. So, we have 4:33 left here in the fourth. Coyotes still are still on the power play just for a little bit longer. Less than 30 seconds. And then after that, Emmanuel... After that, it's we expect the Barracudas to, once they get back to full strength. Moy Gonzalez, loose ball. Still short-handed. Mota, nice block. Nice block by, who was that? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't.
No? I think it was Herrera.
But it's full strength right now.
Back to full strength. Loose ball. Garcia, so we're back to full strength. All right. So now we're going to expect we're expecting the Barracudas to take a little more chances. And take a couple more they're gonna take more chances and take more risks. So hopefully there's gonna open up some opportunities here for the Coyotes. Oh, dangerous ball. Can the Coyotes clear it? They're gonna clear it. Herrera can't clear it the whole way. Leobardo. Molina still in there. Herrera, nice sliding tackle, but only out to number 1. Oh, possibility just wide by number 5.
Somebody clear it.
Mota. Oh, he's going to go back. Okay. We are at 3:20 left here in the fourth. Barracudas on the full attack now, Emmanuel, on the full attack. Let's see later on also if they're going to pull their goalkeeper and put on that 6th attacker on there.
6th attacker, yeah.
So we'll keep an eye out on that also. And the Barracudas make, wholesale changes and put 5 new players, some fresh legs out there. And we'll see if the Coyotes are able to do the same. No, they're going to leave the same players. We are now under 3 minutes. Leo, little fancy footwork. Looking for Herrera off the board. Herrera's able to... Oh! And Gutierrez with the header, just a little high, but nice work down there by Herrera. Remember we said he was one of those most improved players that his hard work showed off right there. He controlled it off the board and played a nice pass off the board to Gutierrez, who just hit it a little high. Vidal with the screamer, and it goes over the board. Oh, here we go.
Their goalie.
All right. With 2:42 left, the goalie, number 23, Fidel Garcia, is off for the Barracudas. And we're going to try to confirm to see...
I think it's number
11. Yeah, Moy Gonzalez. Moy Gonzalez is now the 6th attacker for the Barracudas. So it's going to get a little bit crazy. Oh!
That
was close.
Oh, he got her?
Gatica.
Oh, Gatica.
Gatica.
I thought you were talking about...
the Coyote girls.
Yeah,
another
he got her.
Oh, no, our good friend Edward Benavides. It was down there also, and it looks like he was targeted. Hey, leave Edward alone. He's a good guy.
Another timeout.
Right, timeout. We got 2:34 left here in the fourth, and we have counting down the seconds. I have Emmanuel here already biting his nails over here next to me, just with the anticipation of the first Coyote victory. So again, we also like to thank Airport Printing for being one of the proud sponsors of the El Paso Coyotes. You can visit them at airportprinting.com for all your printing needs.
We also like to thank another one of our sponsors, Diagnostica,
Imagen Diagnóstica.
also being a proud sponsor of the Coyotes. So for all your diagnostic needs,
Just
visit
go.
those good folks.
Mhm.
And let's not forget about A&R Express, also a very proud sponsor of the Coyotes and tonight's
And then
game.
also, speaking about, Thanksgiving dinner and all that stuff, did you notice the brand of the Barracudas uniform?
No, which one is it? Eleto, also the official outfitter of the El Paso Coyotes. 2 minutes. We got 2:12. Turi Vega goes into the board. Échale Turi. Long shot. Oh! Molina had it covered. I believe Molina had it covered. Here we go. Comes all the way back. Loose ball. Coyotes. No. Barracudas. Loose ball in the midfield. Gets deflected, and it's going to keep going back to the Barracudas. It's going to come back all the way to the sixth attacker, number 11, Moy Gonzalez. Barracudas play it across the pitch. Posting up, number 9, Ventura. Mota, long shot. And it's going to go. No, it's going to come back. It's going to stay in place. Barracuda still in the offensive zone, trying to get a quick one here. They're in the corner. They're going to have to play it all the way back to Moy Gonzalez. Here we go. Austin Tom tries to place it off the board. Cut off by Turi Vega. Passes it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez only as far as the midfield point. Oh, here we go. Manuel Rojo. Little self-pass. Opportunity for the Coyotes. Manuel Rojo. Oh, and he's unable to connect with Gutierrez. We're under a minute left. 50 seconds left. Here we go. The Coyotes. 3-goal lead with 40 seconds left. Mota. Rojo. Puentes, can he get a second? Puentes is going to go to the corner. Gutierrez, power shot. Back to Puentes. Oh,
there you go.
Another goal by the El Paso Coyotes. Puentes, Gutierrez, back to Puentes. Number 24, Hugo Puentes, puts the 8th goal for the Coyotes and put a bow on the first El Paso Coyotes franchise history. We now have a score of 8-4. The Coyotes showing their grit and finishing off this game. Great effort by the Barracudas the last couple of minutes. Being on the offensive tag, but we give credit to the Coyotes, holding, being patient. And when they had the chance to break, they broke and got the counter-attack goal. Long shot by Gonzalez. All right. And we're going to see a celebration like we've never seen in the El Paso County Coliseum before. The first franchise victory in the Major Arena Soccer League for the El Paso Coyotes. Manfut takes a shot, goes sailing wide. So we have 11 seconds left. Here we go. Score again. El Paso Coyotes leaving by a score of 8-4. And here's the last 5 seconds. And we're about to hear the horn. And 2-1. And El Paso Coyotes get the first victory in the franchise history. Great way to start off the 2017-2018 season, Emmanuel, with a resounding 8-4 victory over their Southwest Division rivals, the Barracudas from Rio Grande.
It was basically what we were hoping to see. And, looking at these guys training as hard as they did this last couple of months and, the entire preseason, we knew that it was going to come, eventually. And we were hoping that it was going to be today, and it happened. And they played really great. All of them, the new players, the old players. The previous players from last season. So, it's something that it's only achieved when you work hard in training and especially, you know, Coach Treviño going out there finding those players and then bringing them over. The president making a great great effort.
We
also,
see the club president Gil Cantu down on the floor right now, hugging all the Coyote players. You know, just in
right.
It is the first victory in franchise. We waited a long time for this, and it's nice to finally have it.
Exactly, and you know the last season, everybody suffered. The players, the owners, the president, the fans, and everyone. And so right now
Ourselves
we are just
included.
ourselves exactly. So you know right now it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling for these players
And it's just a building block because we expect a lot more victories this season.
right. And I mean let's hold our horses.
Yeah.
So because you know it was a great start, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be like this the entire season, but at least you know we saw something that we had never seen, and it's something that makes us think that it's gonna be a great season. But yeah, I mean I'm really happy for this.
All right. So we also like to send out some unos saludos a nuestro amigo Enrique Gutierrez y su esposa Elsa Gutierrez. Nos están viendo desde Chihuahua, Chihuahua. Muchos saludos, unos abrazos a Enrique y Elsa. Nos vemos, ojalá nos vemos pronto.
Nos vamos a ver pronto, ya sea aquí o allá o donde sea.
Y ojalá que todos estén bien. And we also like to thank a lot of everybody here behind the scenes at Borderland TV that make this transmission possible. The executive producer, we had co-executive producers of tonight's game. First of all, Enrique Nunez and Omar Chavez for getting us on the air and making us. They make us look good. Why?
Yeah.
They make us look good. And thank you everybody at Borderland TV and Digital Bull Media for helping us with tonight's broadcast. And again, we can't say how proud we are of the team. So I guess it is time to announce the gladiator of the Coliseum for tonight. And I think without any reservations or without any doubts, we are gonna name number 4 Christian Gutierrez, the gladiator of the Coliseum tonight with 4 goals and assists. And overall a good game defensively by the Coyotes, and we look forward to building on this for the next game, which we hope that you tune back in with us here on the YouTube Live channel and Borderland TV next Thursday. Thursday, Emmanuel, and I believe that's a 7:35 start. 7:35 start Mountain Standard Time.
And you know what's going to be even more important? If you come to the Coliseum on Thursday.
There's still a lot of opportunities to buy your Coyote card. Be a season ticket holder because they're going to go fast. Now that the Coyotes are on a winning streak, buy your tickets early. Available on Ticketmaster and the Coyote Club card. Get your Coyote Club card today. Again, we'd like to thank everybody at Borderland TV and at Digital Bull Media. And Emmanuel, your last thoughts of tonight's broadcast?
No, I just want to thank everyone for joining us in this live broadcast, and
saludos a tu esposa.
Saludos a la señora.
A la señora.
Pero sí, despedirnos también de toda la afición en Juárez, en El Paso, todos los de habla hispana.
Y nuestro amigo que nos está viendo desde Europa, Pablo Saavedra.
También, sí, allí. ¿Dónde está ahorita? ¿En Noruega?
Noruega.
En Noruega. Así es que
Su esposa Abril.
A ver qué nos trae de regalo. Por lo pronto se perdió la primera victoria de los Coyotes por andar allá. Así es que bueno, ya es cosa de él.
So we like to thank everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight. And thank you for tonight. And we'll see you next time from the whole El Paso Coyote organization, including club owner and president Gil Cantu, my broadcast partner Emmanuel Marquez. My name is Rene Rocha. Have a good night and a safe night. We'll see you on Thursday.
El cáncer de mama es el más común entre las mujeres en todo el mundo. En México, es la principal causa de muerte por tumores malignos en población de 20 años o más. Aproximadamente, 1 de cada 8 mujeres presentará esta enfermedad a lo largo de su vida. El diagnóstico preventivo es la mejor herramienta para luchar contra esta enfermedad. Ella es Lucía, una mujer que le gusta atender a su familia. Es fanática de los paseos en bicicleta y disfruta el tiempo con sus amigas. Lucía recibió la recomendación de realizarse estudios de mamografía, ya que es importante hacerse un chequeo anual. Ella sabe que su mejor opción es buscar el diagnóstico más avanzado para obtener un diagnóstico oportuno. De esta manera, Lucía evitará diagnósticos falsos que la pueden llevar por el camino erróneo de su tratamiento, lo cual representa un riesgo tanto para su salud como para su economía personal. Por suerte existe una nueva tecnología para la prevención del cáncer de mama, la mamografía 3D. Esta tecnología es similar a una mamografía estándar y utiliza los rayos X de la misma manera. Sin embargo, la cámara de la mamografía 3D digital se mueve en forma de arco sobre el seno y capta 15 mini imágenes en 4 segundos. Estas múltiples imágenes crean una vista de capa por capa del tejido mamario, 1 milímetro a la vez, eliminando la superposición del tejido que podría ocultar el cáncer o confundir el tejido denso de la mama con tumores. Con la mamografía 3D es más fácil y rápido poder detectar problemas de cáncer de mama. La mamografía 3D nos permite evitar realizar estudios innecesarios, como cuando se nos plantea la duda si la imagen que estamos viendo en la mamografía digital es real o no. Al realizar cortes milimétricos de la mama y obtener imágenes en 3D, nos permite visualizar mejor los contornos de las lesiones, el tamaño, ubicación y extensión de las mismas. En los casos en que las lesiones correspondan a un cáncer de mama, nos permite obtener la extensión de la misma y nos posibilita planificar mejor la cirugía. Ahora Lucía obtendrá el mejor resultado para la prevención oportuna. Si eres propensa al cáncer de mama, no esperes a que el tiempo te lo advierta. Con nuestra mamografía 3D, el cáncer no tiene dónde ocultarse.